Welcome to this edition of Trojan Talk. I'm Paige Ray. Joining us today is Mackenzie Lee and Jeffrey Dover. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Nice to be here.
Of course. So today we are talking about the Hall Waters Prize. This is an annual event and recognition. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
So the 2023 Hall's Water Prize winner is Terrence Hayes, and we'll be hosting an event to where he reads poetry and discusses questions on his poetry and his essays, and he's receiving this award for his distinction in Southern literature and his contributions to Southern literature.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about the history of this event and when it was created and what you have to do in order to be involved in the prize.
So the Hall Waters Prize was founded by the late Troy alumnus Wade Hall, and it's given in honor of his parents, and it's an award of $5,000. And each year it's given by the Troy University English Department to a writer that has made a distinct contribution to Southern literature and culture.
That is awesome.
And past recipients include people like Ace Atkins, Michelle Richmond, and Dan Penn.
Okay. Now, when is this prize and when will all of this happen?
So the date is April 28th, 2023.
And it'll be at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
All right, perfect. Now, people who attend, what can they expect? Because I've been told you guys are the ones behind the organizing of this, so let me know what they're going to do.
Yeah, the English majors all come together for our class senior seminar, and we help host and organize it. And we do things such as, like, we come up with the menu using titles from the author's works, and we also get to interview the recipient of the prize himself. And it'll take place at the Janice Hawkins Cultural Arts Park Amphitheater. It'll be outside, and it's the first time we're hosting it outside, so that'll be nice.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, hopefully. If there's bad weather, it's going to be held at the Claudia Crosby Theater.
Okay, so we have a backup plan. For you guys organizing this and getting to put so much time and effort into it, how does that impact y'all? What do you get out of this?
So we get to explore Terrence Hayes as a poet and as a writer. We can try to understand him and the awards that he's been given and why he's been given those and what he means as an author to Southern culture, and do a deep dive in what it is to understand his writing and the perspective that he comes from.
And what is that like? I mean, I know you mentioned it's neat to get to dive into his work, but to see someone in person and actually talk, that's an opportunity I feel like a lot of people would love to have.
Yeah, and he's a very distinct writer. Like, he won the National Book Award for his poetry, and he won the 2014 MacArthur Genius Award for his poetry. So he's very acclaimed in that sense. So it'll be cool working with someone that's won that many awards, and just experience for us, like something we could do in the future with our careers, like may possibly do with our degree.
Now, you mentioned all of this is based around Southern literature, which I think is cool because obviously we live in the South. So can you walk me through that distinction and how that influences this? And, it's not like we live in Ohio or up in the North. We're here. What kind of vantage point does that give?
Well, so the prize itself is designed around Southern writers in particular. So not to say that any other writer is less important, but this focuses on people who are from the South and give a unique Southern voice. So something that they have to say that can be about Southernness and what it means to be Southern and what it means to be Southern in the modern world and growing up, the way that we are.
Absolutely. So let's go back on a couple of details. Again, when is this?
It'll be Friday, April 28th at 10 a.m.
And where?
At the Janice Hawkins Cultural Arts Park Amphitheater.
I feel like I'm quizzing you a little bit on this just to see how well you remember all this. And you mentioned if the weather turns sour, where are we going to head?
The Claudia Crosby Theater.
All right. Now, is there any place that people can go for more information about this?
There'll probably be flyers that are out, and I'm sure there'll be emails sent out too to students.
Perfect. And if anybody has any questions, who should they contact?
They can contact Dr. Current, the director of the English department.
All right. Well, guys, I'm excited. This will be my first time being around for this, so I'm excited to see how everything works out for you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Of course, and thank you for joining us on this edition of Trojan Talk.